Yes.
Recording is on.
Recording is on. Sue. Everything straight now, Elle?
I'm working on it.
Well, okay.
Once I put something together, it makes me crazy for somebody to just come take it apart. Philip keeps doing that. It makes me nuts. It's like we have like 500 freaking webcams. Every time he wants to work on Levon's podcast, he comes takes mine. I'm like, okay, really?
He's just excited.
I don't know if he's excited. Just making me a little bit crazy. I don't see the point of putting something together just to take it apart.
You want to have like a dedicated room for a podcast?
We do,
Oh,
but every setup is different, right? So it's just I'm trying to get this camera to see if it's gonna come
I'm gonna get my lights on.
on. He's in a different place.
Huh?
I said he's in a different place than he used to be.
Oh. Hold on one second.
All right, I see the camera light came on.
Okay, I'm back. Okay. So,
Oh boy. I'm gonna go out and come back in, okay?
oh, well, okay. Blue, blue, blue. Harry, I like your shelves of records. I wonder how they are organized. Sweet. You came back. Welcome back. I was trying to tell you I like your record shelf, and I was wondering how they were organized. I think Elle's trying to come back. Elle and Thomas. Hello, hello, hello.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Hey. Well, okay. Today we are talking about partnerships, and if you guys remember, Thomas did a talk on collaborations and partnerships. So let me put this in the chat so we can keep on track. See if I can find the chat. There it is. Meet hours has definitely changed things up.
They've supposedly improved things. So
Yeah, I seen the email the other day.
yeah.
Are you
So-
using it too, Harry?
I have it.
I haven't had a chance to try it out since they said they improved it, but that shows that they're making changes and improving things. So I always appreciate that. So
Yeah. I was just happy they included me because this was a gift from AppSumo. That's all clustered together, but that's what we're working on today, and I'm gonna put my slides up here in a minute, and we can talk through them. So,
Cool.
Start screen share. It's mostly what you got in the invite to join us here. Let's see.
I had got an email from AppSumo asking, like, we ain't seen you in a minute. And I was like, you won't.
bring your checkbook.
Oh, your checkbook. Let's see. I'm trying to
No,
make
that's all right. Client Joy did it for me. That was it. I was already like, no more. I don't even go on their website no more.
I check things out, but I've definitely slowed down. But
Only time I go on AppSumo is to see what I forgot I had.
I do that a lot too. Yeah. So
I mean, even the stuff that I have, I don't even use it.
Yeah.
I mean, because Client Joy and Airmeet, all that drama was just too much. And then when that one podcasting one that we all bought, that you can do like an autonomous one, and they changed the name.
They changed the name of it. Yeah.
I don't even know what they changed the name to. I can't half the time. I was like, okay.
I can't remember. I just know they changed the name.
I know they were getting a lot of bad raps on programs doing that because there was many of them that did it. They just, your lifetime is limited now.
Yeah. The owner of that program, he was having trouble with his partner, though. His partner wanted all the money that they had.
I mean, why do they have to sell a lifetime? Why can't you sell a 5-year deal? That's good enough. Oh, sorry.
Can you guys see my slides?
I'm not here. Yes.
Okay. Make sure. Okay. So the topic is collaborations and
I'm going to get married to Scam Likely. He called me more than anybody else.
10 times your 10 times your event visibility with partnerships, pitching and collaborating with the right partners. That does make a difference. I can't push the button to turn the page. Dang it. Okay. One partnership, big results, a local meetup teamed with a nice newsletter. Their next event sold out in 48 hours. Has anybody ever teamed up with somebody? to promote their event, or you be a part of their event and you teamed up with them to promote them?
I have not done that.
Yes.
Okay. Well, Thomas, why haven't you done that? Because I've seen people on your show. I'm sure. Well, I've seen you be a guest on other people's things. How come?
And I guess that, yeah, I kind of have in a way where I get a guest on and they'll say I'm going to be on, but I've gone. Part of it is I've gone away from the live stuff to just more recorded stuff. So I'm doing less of that. You know, when you're promoting live, that's one thing. You know, to get everybody to show up, but otherwise it's just the recording. So people, I do enough stuff to get the word out there that if people if they're on there and they want to say something about it, they will, and they do. So I don't specifically team up with them, though. That's
Okay. So, Harry, L, Enos, why did you partner with somebody else? Why did you promote their event?
Oh, I didn't promote their event. They helped me promote mine, which was one of my first, all the comedy shows that I did for the veterans.
Mm-hmm.
And then other parties that I used to do back in the day. Just make them. I was just explaining this to somebody yesterday. It got to a point where I could make 10 phone calls and have 500 people there.
Nice. Okay. Well, do you know why they helped you promote?
Because they like me. MOUSE.
Okay. Enos or L, why did you promote? Why did other people promote for you?
For me, that's the challenge. So I haven't promoted. Well, I do promote kind of when I speak at events. So then kind of like I'm hoping that others promote the same events. So yeah, and it gives me more exposure. Kind of saying, hey, I'm speaking, keynote speaker, whatever. So yeah, double exposure. But I do have problems getting people to basically post or share my events, and that's kind of like what I'm working on at the moment. So
Okay.
big topic.
L, why have you promoted? Why have people promoted for you?
Well,
Because they like
that's
her
part of the
too.
contract. Yes. But it's also part of the contract, right? So when you're gonna do a setup like that and you're like, okay, so you're gonna be I guess
froze.
Oh, dang. So
as being a guest, since if I'm not, then it's your requirement to do marketing. And if you don't, and I'm going to verify that you did marketing. If you don't, then you probably won't make it to the stage. I mean, that's just kind of how it works.
okay. Enos, do you do that? Like either you promote yourself being on my stage or you out.
But the challenge I find with that is like if you have experts, like especially from the scientific area, like researchers, they don't really want to do that, and they say, yeah, but it's like I can't do it because I'm a researcher, and plus they normally don't have as much of a following, so it's a bit of a challenge. Or some of the others, they're like, oh yeah, but we're promoting so many things, but it's like, okay, that's not my problem, but yeah, so these are some of the things that I keep hearing.
Sound
I
like
think
they
like when
lazy.
you have that that's part of the conversation that you have to have in the beginning. And we make the graphics. Like we always give them speaker cards. We give them talking points. We make the posts and everything. So all they have to do is post it. A lot of times when you're working with different people, they don't have the skill set to be able to create those graphics, or it's going to cost them money to be able to create those graphics. So we just do it for them. And I'm like, these are the things that you need to share. You need to share. This is, and even give them a scheduling, like a time frame when they need to share it. So then that way, it depends, I mean, because you can have somebody as that'll be a great guest for your audience, and you're not trying to share their audience necessarily. It's just giving value to your audience to have them there.
Very few people have shared when I gave them the graphics.
What's
And I
yeah.
do ask if they have the time and energy to promote themselves being on a stage. So I think maybe I will maybe sit down with them and say, hey, let's open your scheduler and schedule this stuff out. Maybe
No,
that
ma'am,
could
they
be a part of
grown. Nope, they grown. I ain't doing that. Nope. If you are doing business with me, my expectations. It's like you have to raise the bar, right? It's your job. You're trying to promote yourself. So you can pay me and I'll do everything, right? That's fine. And because if you don't have time or the energy or the inclination to do so, why you want to be on my stage? Like, this
Yeah.
don't make sense.
Yeah.
That you reached out to me, or when I reached out to you, I told you what I wanted, what I was doing. Right.
Mhm.
So what that entails. And if you don't, I'm still going to go over it with you and tell you. And you have a opportunity to opt out way in advance. So don't have me going through all this and then you don't do what you say you're going to do, because also, and you're going to get, and then if you agree and then don't do it, then why can't I send you a bill for me doing the work?
That's a good point. That's why kind of like having an agreement is a good idea, yeah, from the beginning. Because like I had prepared like for the magazine, but also for events, like all the visuals. I had prepared kind of social media posts and newsletter posts and everything, and like about 80% didn't send anything out, and I was like, because that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
I am.
Uh,
And then sometimes it's just come hang out.
yeah. I have been told that I give them way too much and they're overwhelmed by it. Um,
Let me
I,
share one of the things that I go through when I was doing my DJ interviews. I would prep everything, have a conversation. I use what is that link thing that I always
Switchy?
use?
Is it switchy?
Switchy, yes. I use the Switchy, and I um I will send them a link. Now, Switchy tracks how many people click on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I check. If
Mm.
you don't, because I do most of my things live. We was talking about the live
Mm-hmm.
with Thomas, and that's when I really wanted it, because everything is live. So if I didn't see any numbers on those statistics, I didn't promote either. I don't know if that's right or wrong, but now I'm not sure you're going to show up
Yeah,
because you didn't promote any of your stuff. So,
exactly.
Yeah. I sometimes if I don't set up my scheduler, it's just because I fell off. But if I see you promote, I will repost it. And that makes it a lot easier for me. If I see that I've been tagged, I will repost it and then write something in the comments.
and
But yeah,
it's weird promoting, because I've done it and I got caught out there a few times. It's weird promoting for
yeah,
somebody and then they don't show up.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the
Had that
people
happen.
that were coming was expecting to see this person, or
Mm-hmm.
it's their people.
Yeah.
So it's weird.
Oh,
And
That's why I think you got to start from the beginning. Be like, this is, I mean, because to avoid that whole, you ain't show up, I did all this work, I'm going to be pissy.
well,
So
I've
I
had
feel
that happen
like,
at least 3 times, and I usually try to talk on the subject. And I was like, I hope they're well. I hope they're safe and healthy. But we're gonna keep rolling on the subject. Yeah.
I think those conversations are super difficult to have, and then it's like, I don't know. Okay, what does it mean? You know, it's like, do you kick them out? At what stage do you kick them out? What are the consequences? Like, I
Oh,
mean, I have heard before that some people said, okay, they have an agreement where they say, you know, like then it's like they charge or they don't charge, depending. But yeah, I just don't know. It's a challenging one.
I mean, but
well, in
that's
the
why
state of
you have
South
all the
Carolina,
steps ahead of time, right? You have all the steps ahead of time. You got to do all your pre-work, making sure that they know what they're supposed to do, making sure that they understand the agreements, and you have milestones. Like if you don't have your bio, your headshot, and your info and your NIL release for us, you're not getting on the stage. Because that's part of it, right? And so that's by a certain date because we can't promote you. We can't even promote that you're coming because we don't have permission, right? And so I'm not going to go get in litigation with you because you didn't do what you're supposed to do. And then once you send it, now I got your face plastered everywhere saying that you're going to show up. And I'm also going to be checking. We don't have Switchy. I mean, Erica, don't you have Switchy? We gonna have to try
yeah,
that.
yeah.
But that's just kind of how it needs to be. So it's like we've learned, right, the bad parts. So we need to figure out how we're gonna manage that. And I feel like having those milestones ahead of time, like like a month, but no, I mean, depending on what's the stretch of marketing, say it's like 90 days, right? The first 30 days, by 30 days, I need to have all your documentation in place. Okay, once I get your documentation, then I'm within a week, I'm going to send you your marketing stuff. Within that next 3 weeks, which is going to make you 30 days out, you need to have already start posting at least that you're going to be on a show or something like that, like whatever the schedule requirement is. And then in that last 30 days, you need to be really pushing it like every day or at least every other day in some way, getting your people amped up to come and show up. I feel like that's a good, I mean, even if you have to compress it for time, you still need to have all those steps in place.
I can see that as a entry form, and I think you do have an entry form for that. Uh, but I want to tell Enos in the state of South Carolina, no calls, no show, means you don't get rehired.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that, it's like kind of too late for that one event or so. So, but yeah. So, but the other thing that I have is like that. People that are quite well known, they agree kind of to come and to speak, which is good because it attracts others. But then they don't promote because they have so many other things going on and don't want to promote kind of everything. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
So are you
I
giving
had
these
one
people?
lady who was basically I got a bit like, come on, you need to promote, because I knew her as well, but then she got really pissy, so I was like,
Yeah, that's what schedulers are for. And schedulers are really helpful because sometimes I don't feel like doing stuff, but it's okay because my scheduler will take care of me. Well, the next one is key stats. Event promoted with partners often see roughly double the attendance versus solo promotion. Is that true? When you do get people to promote for you or promote themselves on your platform, when you're promoting for others, do you think that's true?
yeah.
Wait, say that
I
again.
don't know. If they don't have a big enough audience, how can you say it's going to be double?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
See, hey Zakia, do you promote when you're invited on other people's stages, and when other people are on your stages, do they promote for you?
Only yours, but no, I don't do it for other people.
Okay. I know with the Soap Summit, you had affiliate links and you had the leaderboard. Was that helpful?
Yeah, when I shared last week, that was extremely helpful. It got them to do the required actions, like raise their hand and ask a question during the session, maybe come on stage for some of the sessions. So the leaderboard was very helpful, but that was in the event, not before or after.
Oh, I was thinking there was a leaderboard for the affiliates. Okay. Um,
No, I didn't. If there is, I didn't use it.
okay. I was thinking that was a part of Hey Summit, but now I'm not sure. Interactive. Think back to your last event. Who helped you promote it? Drop their names. You guys have a someone who you can just reach out to, and they're happy to help you promote.
Yes, Erica Bates.
Yes.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yes. Many.
Yeah.
Tell
You
you
did
that
say you call 5 people and 500 show up.
this is my best promotion tool.
All right.
Yeah.
Talking to people.
Okay.
Oh yeah. 100%.
So you get that, Enos? We need to start calling people.
Yes, it's kind of, it's always a question of like who are you calling, and like, so like most of my connections are in the longevity field, and kind of there, and I'm starting to reach out now to others. Like my audience is starting to I want to change my audience, so they don't particularly have the same audiences, or they don't want to promote. It's like, it's tricky. So yeah, I'm working on that. So like for the next event that we're planning now, kind of we have a list of like sponsors, potential sponsors, partners of like 60 something. So well, let's say 40. I will need to reach out, and then we'll be like, but I will need to do it.
All right.
So I'm trying to understand, like, do you have an audience?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, but it's not big, and I lost quite a bit. But yeah, no, of course I do have an audience, yeah. But it's like a lot of my audience, kind of over the years, basically, it has been changing a bit. So, and kind of now, because I want to address a slightly different audience that I've addressed before, basically I have to acquire sounds bad, but it's kind of like reacquire an audience, a new audience.
Okay, so what did you do to get your audience in the first place?
Events has been the best always. Doing events.
Okay, so because it always seems like you're always like kind of like depending on other people for things. You are the draw, not other people. Other people are coming into your ecosystem so that they can glean off of you. They need to bring their people too, but the thing is that you are the center of the situation, not them. You won't ever kind of like move forward if you keep giving all your power away to other people.
I already said it the last time, kind of, yeah. So yeah, I'm kind of, I'm fighting with myself. I need to step into that.
Yeah, because you've been doing this for a long time,
And you're amazing at what you do. I see your posts.
yeah. So it's like, you got to own it, because if you don't, it's always going to be a struggle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Why partnerships matter. Extend your reach, borrow trust, and scale your event impact with less effort. Three quick reasons to prioritize strategic partnerships. Does anybody already have partnerships with people?
Can I tell you, this is so, for me, this is so poignant because we just, you know how I'm always like, I'm doing my own thing.
Mhm.
You can come along for the ride if you want to. But we are, look, so Tuesday will be our first thing, a first event, I guess, but we are in talks with the NFLPA of South Carolina to um collaborate, and I want to do that. I don't know if y'all have heard of the amplification um model for marketing, but that's what I want to use to. So the way that it works is, since we always have amazing stories, like it doesn't really matter who it is. Anybody can walk in, they're gonna leave here changed. So we have hundreds, I don't know, maybe thousands at this point of case studies. And so we're gonna start inviting the NFLPA members, which is active and retired players, to come and get treated, and then we'll get a story to the NFL, to them, for them to part, like, because they need sponsorships. So
Mhm.
we'll be their amplifier. So we'll be their story because they don't do anything, right? I mean, they do stuff, but they don't have stories like that. Um, I don't know. They may have stories. I don't want to say they don't have stories. Since they're a new chapter, they don't have a lot of stories yet of successes that they would want to share. So, like the marketing right now is everything shifting to more of a human touch because there's so much AI out there. So being able to tell the stories of what's going on. So,
I was saying
but
this
we'll,
last year.
huh?
I was saying this last year. The
Yeah.
the thing is
Yeah.
going to be human
Yes,
contact.
exactly. So what we're doing is we're going to be able to, it'll be like a fiduciary type of situation. Like we will provide their sponsors with all the data, like the story, the whatever, right? And then they'll pay us through the NFLPA. So we'll get the lion's share of the contract, and then the NFLPA will get it just because they're not really doing the work, so to speak. So, but it'll be, I'm I
Does this mean that EK Media is back?
it means that EK Media will be doing all the videos and all that kind of stuff. Yes,
Nice.
but it's a Lux process. Like it's a Lux partnership. So,
Is
um
Lux in partnership with EK Media?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay.
They kind of know each other.
Yeah. But the thing that's so cool is I can have different, what I think is going to be amazing is I can have different people come in and do the story because everybody has like a different take on the the content. So like Harry could come and record one and then tell the story in his way. Jeff can come and do one and tell a story in his way. Like, so I feel like just to be able to change it up and just have it be, um it's like we get to do mini documentaries every day. And then we get to share those stories, right? So that would be awesome. So I hope this. I don't know if this is like new really, but it's new for me, which is why I'm having a hard time trying to explain it. I will work on my presentation of it today, but it makes so much sense and it's so amazing. It's like we have so many amazing stories. It's not it's perfect for that connection and then several other things that I could think of. So once I get this process together, I think it's going to be incredible um because not only will it be for just like for South Carolina, it could be for any one of the chapters, it could be for any other brand as well. Because you have so many brands that want to be connected to sports. And for us to be able to tell that story and get them connected in like that would be amazing.
Hooray. Does anybody else want to talk about the partnerships they currently have? Let's go. Like,
I
who can
had
you call?
two industry suppliers for Handcrafted Live, which is really cool. Aside from product, they do pay me, which is nice. Um, but I don't know. I'm going to try and expand that maybe next year to use some of the organizations that I don't like so much, but
Mhm.
they have the ear of my target customer. So I can't keep cutting my nose off to spite my face.
I would love for you to reach out to Crockpot. I
Yes.
think I think they have one of the largest Facebook groups. So
Do they?
and
They
just to
have
think of there's other uses for crock pots instead of slow cooking.
I didn't know they had a huge Facebook group.
Like, check that fact before you just believe me. But I think they do.
And what about the ninja people?
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that sound like that. Those people crazy. That's insane. I think that'd be an amazing connection for you because they always making tools, and then you can like tell them, look, I need you to make me a special one just for soap. Bet you they will.
KitchenAid would be an ideal one for that stick blender.
Oh yeah, I love that thing.
Yeah. We had a big
But
backlash.
Cuisinart has one too, and so does Ninja.
So I'll reach out to all three. The interesting thing is we had a huge backlash with KitchenAid because they had put a safety button on top, which made it very difficult as a soap maker to try and they created it was a whole new brand that they had put out where they discontinued the one that we were using and they put this stupid safety button where you had to use two hands and we went after them and they went back. They said, "Oh, well, we were just testing it in the market." But that was in 2012. No, I'm sorry, 2016.
Mm.
Hmm.
My safety button for my I think I have a Cuisinart one like is underneath the part where you hold it. So you gotta
Mhm.
push the button and then you gotta try to squeeze it soft so it don't splash everywhere. That's
Uh,
crazy.
but that's a really good stop thinking so much about the ingredients that we use, but the equipment that we use that isn't traditional because we're in the beer industry, the bakery industry, like what we use for our lye tanks and our oil tanks are what they use to do beer with.
Oh.
So there's more creative ways to kind of think about what that looks like and tap into different audiences.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, hooray. So Zakia had a video where
we
she
can
had
hear
like
you. We were
these
just
wagons.
ignoring you.
I saw a video of Zakia have these wagons and she had these crock pots and she's just trailing them in. I'm like, oh, that is advertising right there. That's what made me think of crock pot.
I was just kidding.
Fine. Thomas, you got a lot of people that you could work with. Are any of those your partners?
You know, no, and that's something I actually made some notes to myself that I need to do that. You know, some organizations, you know, that I could partner with and things like that where, you know, I'm in a niche where they're not covering and it would be a good, you know, so I got to work on that and it is on the radar. So,
Okay.
Very
Enid,
cool.
you got a magazine. Surely.
what?
Enos has a magazine. So I'm thinking
Oh,
surely she has partners. No? Dang. Enid, I love your hair, by the way. Oh,
Thank you. But
Even got his done.
you would think I would have more partners, but yeah, it's kind of like chicken and egg thing, Again, it's like
yeah.
I for a while I was looking primarily for partners, and then kind of was like, okay, but then I did focus more on the other side, so like more on the content. But right now I'm actually trying to take over the magazine, and I just stay as the editor of the new stuff I'm doing. But yeah, we'll see. At the moment, there's no taker.
Okay. I I'm kind of thinking, like me, I haven't been asking people, but when I do ask, they show up. So maybe that's all it takes. You just need to ask. Worst thing that can happen, they say yes and then expect you to follow through with all the things you told them.
Yeah, no, I kind of like I'm like when I talk to people now, I say about the magazine at least, it's like because I do think it like I wanted to live on because I think it's important and it's really good. So it also needs to find a good home. So and then how that looks like, I have no idea. I mean, to be honest, and then again, that goes back to what else says why I probably shouldn't do, kind of just basically more or less give it away and then just like take a percentage of whatever comes out then or sell. But I don't feel comfortable selling it. So
No. Well, I don't know if you saw Harry, but he said you need to call people.
And how don't you feel good? You did a lot of work. It takes a lot of work to do a magazine. What you mean you don't feel like selling it?
it's just kind of like I don't have much of an audience to feel comfortable to sell it. But yes, I mean, obviously there's a lot of work that has gone into it, and there is brand and stuff like that. All that work that has gone into it. But for now, to be honest, like it's like I haven't had any taker yet anyway, so it's like I haven't gotten to that point of negotiation yet. But
Eunice, can I offer a piece of advice if you can hear me? Something somebody told me a long time ago is write to the one. That way you're not considering, oh, I don't have enough or there's not enough people. Write to the one person that you want to read it, and the rest are going to come. I would want to read it because I am aging, right? So I'm very curious. I see you go to all of these wellness conferences with a little bit of tech involved in it. I'm very curious about that. But I think sometimes, again, cutting our nose off to spite our face, we haven't gotten the masses that we think are curious, that we ignore those that are right there in our face and we miss the mark because we're trying to talk to these masses. And then also, we might, oh, well, only one person liked this post. Go and talk to that person. Hey, what did you like about it? Why did you go on there? But sometimes I think the illusion of the internet is that we have to have hundreds, if not thousands of people before what we're doing is relevant. I can tell you what I see you post on LinkedIn is very relevant, but I think you pull yourself back sometimes like, oh, it's not enough people. One person is enough. It really is.
I agree 100%.
I
Well
could
said.
kind of like absorb them into myself. It's like
Zakia, you're not getting old. You're not aging. I'll be 60 in December,
Got it.
and I'm
You got a
pretty.
few more- you got a few more years on me, but yeah. But it's curious. The way she frames it is really, really intriguing to me. Like, hey, I never thought about it that way. But then I also see her as like an influencer. Not only is she aging gracefully, but she's still out and about in these different communities and conferences. It seems like weekly, if not monthly. And so that's something to I don't know. I would double down on that.
She's traveling and having fun. I mean, she's told me about having a press pass. I'm like, I want to know about your travel also. I want to know how long you stay at these places, like how and the tech that you get involved with. I'm like, I want to know all that stuff because I'm nosy. So, and I'm sure a lot of people want to go into all of that with you. And like you say, it's all about aging, but you're doing a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, and that's something that you should also be able to use to gain more people to follow you. Just, keep what they say, build it and they will come.
I was
Yeah.
like, just tell me what you're doing, and I'm gonna keep following you, and like hopefully get to have some of that fun that you're having.
Yeah. No, my husband is pushing me as well, kind of like, do that bloody Instagram account. And at least I created a private. I mean, I have the Genessima account, which I don't really use anymore. But it's like I finally at least created a private account, but I still haven't put the first base post out, so I don't feel confident putting anything else out. And he's like, just do it. He's kind of driving him nuts.
Well, last week we talked about that we have all of this content just sitting somewhere. Like, put some of that old content out there.
Oh
Zakia
yeah.
talked to us about not doing anything new or live in a while, but she's put up like old videos and now she's getting more sales. And I'm like, yay.
Mm-hmm.
And paid from YouTube. My shorts are doing incredible on YouTube from videos from a year ago. Thousands of views that are like 30 seconds long from a 1 hour live stream. So I would take, even what you're doing on LinkedIn, even if you're not doing it specifically for Instagram and you want a presence, do you have a scheduler where you can just schedule the post out? Like, set aside 1 hour on your day where you got your coffee or your tea. No judgment, I'm a coffee drinker, but whatever.
T.
Have your coffee or tea, just and copy and paste that into your Instagram for on a scheduler. So it's done. Set it and forget it.
Schedulers are great.
The thing was so crazy. I don't even know how this video came back up. It must have been like a memory, and it came up. That thing got like 100 views in less than a day.
Nice.
Like 100, like not just views, but like people liked it. And I was like, what's going on? Y'all know I'll be paying attention. And I was like, what's going on? Why all these dings and stuff keep happening? I was getting annoyed.
And just one last thing, Enos, I don't know if you're interested in going to the YouTube realm, but there's a whole crop and a whole movement for business owners, creators, starting something over 50. Like that over 50 crowd is looking for
Yeah.
the long form, not this rinky dink, I don't want to call it rinky dink, this short.
Yes, rinky dink. 10 seconds.
You don't want that. They want to see someone older sharing what they've done so that they can do it as well. So if you just search over 50 on YouTube, you're going to see all of this content and you get right in there.
Yeah, I should.
I'm going to bring up RSS feeds. So
All right, don't be
you
all
like
scared. She's like, I'm nervous. What you nervous for? Hey, what you think the people gonna come through the screen and get you?
Yeah.
Now it's more a question of kind of like time and what goes first. And like I had all these ideas of like when I was still writing a newsletter about I take one of the tips and just like I even scripted some of them and it's like it's like once a month I record 4 of them and then I have 4 relatively short things that are good to go. It's like I managed to do maybe 3 or 4 and then it's like I give up again. I don't know, am I cutting out in between?
Yes. It's like every other word.
I have fiber now. Should have really good connection.
Sometimes it isn't you, though. It's what's happening in between. So who can tell?
Right.
Okay.
So even if you like LinkedIn, if you use YouTube, LinkedIn, if you have a LinkedIn company page, they will ask you if you want to hook up your RSS feed from YouTube or Medium, and you can say, I want my YouTube videos to come there. And whenever you have something on YouTube that's new, that LinkedIn LinkedIn will send it. I'm sorry, the RSS feed will send it to LinkedIn because you've hooked up your RSS feed.
Okay, did not. Okay, did not. All right, so I find it on like on the pages, on the LinkedIn pages.
LinkedIn company page.
Okay. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. Thank you.
Yep. Okay, let me change the page to our slides. So core benefits, leverage, tap into audience you don't have yet, credibility, borrow trust from partners to boost your message, scale, less work for bigger reach and higher impact, interactive. If you could borrow one dream partner audience, who would it be and why? Who do you want to partner with and why do you want to partner with them? Thomas, you want to say something?
Well, like I mentioned, I just got back from the National Rural Water Association and conference in New Orleans, Nolans, Nolans, and that's my target audience. It really is. I've been to some other conferences this year, and that's really my target audience. The other ones, not so much. You get some information, but this is my target audience, and that really, I got to figure out a way to target or to partner with the National Rural Water Association, and there's some other people out there that I can partner with, and it really struck home, like I mentioned, and I made a note to myself. So this is kind of timely discussion, is that I made a note to myself that I really need to reach out to these people, because when you're a one person show, you can only do so much, and promoting takes time, so if you can team up with people, even if you have to give a little bit of the pie away, like Elle is doing, but you're reaching a bigger audience, then you're making the pie bigger. So that's not so you're coming out better in the long run anyway. So that really struck home to me, and I made a note. I underlined it. I put exclamation points next to it. So, so I
Do
need
you
to
know
do
who
that.
puts on that conference? Have you talked to the organizers?
Well, yeah, I'm a member of National Rural Water Association, and and they do online training and stuff like that. And there's some gaps and niches in there that they're not serving. That there's some opportunities. So it just
Nice.
really. And I've thought about it in the past, but I really made a note to myself that I really need to, reach out and try to figure out, how to get something going with these guys. And so yeah, that's probably, the best thing I could do, just like Elle with the NFL Players Association, that's where can you go that's going to get your biggest hit, if you can get a partnership. So
Nice. Anybody else want to tell us who you want to partner with?
I think the next one I want to try to do is the NBA PA. Because
Okay.
I think that would get
there you go.
because those don't. Yeah, no, I've been when I realized that whole situation about the stories and how like amazing the story, because we have amazing stories. Like last week, oh no, this week, I treated a guy who had a hip pointer. If you like, hip pointers typically take like anywhere between 8 and 12 weeks to recover from. So the last time we treated a hip pointer, he got it on a Friday. We treated on Tuesday. He played on Friday and been going on ever since. He had any issues from it, and gotten several offers. The like top tier offers. So this person plays for a university right now, and he didn't even know that he got a hip pointer. He said he thought he got a bruise, and when the trainers told him what it was, they was expecting him not to be able to play. I mean, he's a starter and he's on the honor roll and all this kind of amazing stuff. So if he keeps his trajectory, he should be going to the pros. And just something like that could derail him. And to be able to tell that story for like in the right room is everything, right? For a brand. So I think that'd be so perfect. And
Nice.
NBA players always are hurt. Them little knees, poor babies.
You said poor babies.
Nature of the business.
Yeah.
Running. He told them to run.
Hey, yeah, 250-pound guys running into each other at full speed. Who would think they would get injured?
Yeah.
Okay, Harry, who do you want to partner with?
My partnerships depends on what I'm doing. Y'all know I'm Jack. Um, with my military stuff, I'd love to partner with the Wounded Warrior Project, which I have. I think they put me on their platform, but they have a difficult time saying that we're gonna partner or be a sponsor and stuff like that. So, but I was on their platform when I did my comedy show last year
Mm-hmm.
in front of 750,000 people that look at this thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, and now I got connections to get on it at any time. So,
That's
Nice.
awesome.
yay for the military. And then
But,
with
but
my
that does
music,
count as a partner. That counts as a collaboration.
yeah,
And that is just as good as a partnership.
yeah.
So
Thank you. Um, my
very big coup.
music, I'd love to partner. Well, my music interviews, I love to partner with some of the top DJs. Your cool DJ Red Alert, your DJ Jazzy Jeffs, your Grandmaster Flashes, and it's because they have big audiences.
You know, reach out to
I heard I
Idris
heard Harry the
Elba.
Big Dog had a pretty big audience too.
I
Yeah.
So
do, and I have dedicated people. One of my friends, his mother is one of my biggest fans.
that's cool.
Nice. You know,
So
I just
Well,
knew
I
you
would
were
love
going to
for you
say
to come
something
partner
about
with us and
record
hear some of
producers
our
or
stories.
record player makers, something like that. The people who make the needles.
yeah, but I don't unless I get back into DJing, which that's one of my setups, and then that's another one of my setups over there. I'm getting all my records straight, but not too many people do turntables and needles anymore. It's all digital now. So, even with
But if
that,
the company, but that would be a way. That's a reason why they would partner with you because their audience is dwindling. So that you have the eye of the people who know how to, and you can be like, let's have a resurgence or something.
Yeah.
true.
Unless you want to part with the digital people.
I mean, you can partner with the digital people too, but I'm just saying, like for brands that are, you know, you know, for brand for their, they don't make typewriters anymore, right? But they do have people who service typewriters.
Mhm.
And that is a niche, right? So, and then they have people who make the little key hooks, the little part, and they you got, I mean, even though these are smaller niches, they are so dedicated because they're like, they don't want the art of typewriting to die. So they're like so into everything typewriting. But you have a lot of things. So, but I mean, you got a lot. I mean, it just even, you got headphones, you got people who make the chords. Y'all need chords all the time. You know what I'm talking about? the little cords to do
Yes.
everything.
I
Oh my
got
god!
some
Like,
around
yeah,
somewhere.
it's like every time I turn around, it's like cord.
Got a bag full.
I need a cord. I'm like, oh, gracious. You have all those things, but even like think about mundane things. You know, just mundane things that people need, but you just think about they're just regular boring things. You know, but they would be they would be so really willing to participate because there's not a lot of people talking about them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's a lot of things. I mean, you know how when it's not your brand, you can see see the whole world
Right.
for another else.
I'm gonna have
Like
to
there's
call all y'all
yeah, because I'm
separately
like
to
there's a
give me
lot.
one
You have
idea.
oh yeah, I mean you have like oh
The
yeah,
Al,
L
you
phrase.
stuck if you hear
oh my
us.
gosh. I keep thinking about headphones because that's how I just bought those Ray-Bans with the music on the thing that you can. I ain't gonna put that on my head too often, but except when I'm recording for um I bought them so that I can record treatments, right? So, but they to be like, you can have like promote them because they play music. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a really cool hookup because I just bought a pair and I don't even use it. I only got it because I thought it'd be great for that. But
You got
there's
it
a lot,
handy to show?
huh?
Do you have it
They're like the
handy to
Google
show?
glasses.
Yes.
Remember Google glasses? I just took it way back with that one.
You did. Easy, easy.
I'm trying. I'm trying. See, they look like
No, we can't
regular
see.
Ray Bans.
Push the button so we can see. Push the camera button.
Oh, I gotta turn it on.
I love those. Oh, I have a pair. Are they the Wayfarers?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know how they work.
Wait, you guys
Say,
can see L? I can't see L.
say, hey, Meta, take a picture.
Oh, hey Meta, take a picture.
I cannot see L.
Do you
Oh wait,
have it? Do you have it set up on your phone?
hey Meta, take a picture. I gotta put the thing on my head.
You should hear the doo-doo, the beep beep.
Hey Meta, take a picture.
I
Did y'all
heard
see it
that.
flash?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
heard it. Yeah,
We
we heard
heard
it.
it.
You can also say, hey, Meta, take a video, or hey, Meta, start a live stream. And it'll go to Facebook. But it cuts off on
Oh
Facebook.
girl,
It's not reliable.
do what on
That's
Facebook?
funny.
It'll do a live stream on Facebook, but it'll cut off.
Oh,
Make sure you install the Meta AI app on your phone.
okay.
That's where you can go and do all the settings.
I think is it like a circle,
Yeah,
like a blue and pink circle?
yeah.
I think Philip did all that.
Well, you got to actually go in
Yeah,
and make
Philip
the
was.
settings that you want, Al. You might have put it on there, but you got to set it up. You got to give it permission.
You look cool with them.
I'm sad. I still can't see her.
Change your
No, I can see her.
Yeah, me
change your
too.
layout, Erica.
It says EK and it's burgundy
Oh.
and L Kersey, but I can't see her. I am sad now. Boo! I'm gonna push
I'm
buttons.
sorry, Erica Bates. I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's- Go ahead.
but so these is perfect because I can record while I'm actually working on somebody. So we're gonna put my prescription in these,
That's nice.
Yeah.
and then it's the good moment. So there's like when a person comes in and they come in they limp. Up and they're like the face that they make when the pain is gone and they think when they stand up for all that. Like it's just you come in and you're just like, I every time I stand up, like I get a burning sensation in my hip. I don't work on your hip. I work on something else because like what's causing the problem is the issue, not where they feel the pain. So we fix that, and then they're like, "Oh my god, I can't believe it!" I was like, "You thought I was tripping, right? Yeah." And that right, Harry.
Yep.
Erica know too.
Yep.
Because people just, yeah, it's just crazy. But I love it. I can't wait to be able to. That's why I bought these because I'm like, those moments are so priceless. And I'm the only person who gets to see it.
For real.
Nice. Well, Enos, who do you want to partner with?
Um, I'm not sure what. So as I try to target now business leaders of companies 250 employees and plus, I need to think about that. Kind of who would be good. Like the first one that came to my mind would be some consultancies, but I don't want to cooperate with consultancies. It would be probably a nightmare. Plus, then I've been told like they might want to take my model, so I don't want to really partner with them at the moment anyway. So I need to find like more. I'm thinking more along the lines of who's organizing events for them, and can I find somebody there to partner with?
But what about like vitamins? Like vitamins specifically for certain issues. That's a good one. And I mean, I know this sounds crazy, but you're
So,
you're you don't have to sell the vitamins. Like you take their data, right? Like
yeah, true.
like say like sorry y'all, vaginal health vitamins, right? And it's like, you don't necessarily promote the vitamins. You take the information that they have as to why you need that type of vitamins or whatever, right?
Yeah,
And then that's the stuff that you talk about. Like you don't go on and be like, oh, you need to buy this. It's like, and oh, by the way, this company has, this as a thing. So you're not promoting them directly. You're promoting the science behind why they created it in the first place.
hmm. That could wait. I mean, a lot of the supplements are shit. So I'm very kind of like very careful there. But kind
Yes.
of just from what you were saying is like, I mean, there is the opportunity potentially to say, okay, like I do something for your audience. Like I basically share information that's relevant to your audience. Like as you say, supplements. If somebody's like looking for energy or so, then it's
Right.
like I can set up something that talks about why energy is important for leaders, and
Yes.
so along those lines. That's yeah, that's maybe
Yeah.
good.
And
Yeah,
then
I
you
kind
and
of
then you have like all that research that's already done. You use those metricses and the numbers and
Mm.
all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that'll be amazing. And you and then and because you're not telling people to get this specific one, but you're saying this is the type of thing that you need and this is the research why. Right?
Yeah.
So then you're not actually saying, because you don't want to be held liable for telling somebody to get something specific, right? And
Exactly.
that's why you just talk about the data, right?
Yeah.
About behind why, and that this is a company who they created this type of thing because of this information, right?
Yeah.
And you can be like, check it out, see what you think, let me know what you think of it, right? That instead of telling them what to use.
so I was thinking how Enos talks a lot about longevity. If she talk or partner with luxury brands like Rolls Royce, because once you buy it, they'll keep up the maintenance or something. And if you have longevity in your own life, you get to enjoy their product longer. Rolex,
Hmm.
the same thing.
That's interesting. Huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Thomas, I still have my 2007 Mitsubishi Eclipse, and I'm going to keep it until I can't fix it anymore. So, yeah, because it's a machine. I really think if I replace the parts, it's going to live forever. And yeah, I'm going to live long enough to enjoy it. So, why not?
That's interesting. Plus, kind of like some of the longevity, not some of the luxury brands, like I just Swiss watches, for instance, they play on longevity actually in their branding.
Yeah.
Never thought about that.
So
Thank
there's a
you.
lot of luxury brands out there who wants to keep their name out there longer, and a lot of people out there want to enjoy them longer.
And people
Zakia,
over 50 are the only people who can afford them things too. So that's a perfect matchup.
Some of y'all can.
you can spend your money on other things.
I know. Look at all that plastic behind you. Vinyl. I'm sorry, all that vinyl behind you. I mean, that's enough. Shoot, that's probably 4 Rolls Royces right there. Go ahead, Bonnie. In the middle.
Zakia, who do you want to partner with?
One of those big brands. I just did a search. It's going to be Crock-Pot, Hamilton, KitchenAid, Cuisinart, any of them. Any of them makes sense. So I'm doing some research on who has active partnerships that I could look at, and then different weight loads. Letting AI kind of help me pitch what that looks like and why it matters.
Any of them would be lucky to have you.
Definitely. 100 million %.
Once I have a voice, then I'll talk to them.
You sound much better than you did a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, it's coming along. It's coming along.
Well, if you get stuck on that, you can. I don't know. We can meet up somewhere and I can fix it for you.
Al, I have you for like November.
Okay.
If we don't have the progress, I'm catching a phone.
Are we getting Zakia to come to South Carolina?
Hey,
I'm coming up there too. We're having a reunion.
I was like, here, because I was thinking, you're supposed to come see me a couple weeks ago. I ain't seen no Harry.
We was getting a studio together, and then I came back here. I only got back home last week.
I know.
And I was gone since the end of July.
Wait, I didn't hear. Did Zakia say yes to South Carolina?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. I hope you get Nyla and Paige to come too. That way, we won't have to call for them when you decide you want to move here.
You think I can get my 21-year-old to just take a trip to South Carolina?
Yep.
Without beating her over the head or bribing her?
I'll give her a basket of muscadines. That should fix everything.
In November?
Yeah.
There's no muscadines in November.
Well, winter don't come till what? The second week of December? Somebody got some.
No, but I think muscadine. I thought muscadines anyway. That'll be a whole nother situation. Anyway, so yes, I'll definitely be happy to get you to help you if I can. So
yeah,
it's so exciting. I'm so excited. I'm glad that this was the topic today because I feel like this is so relevant, especially if we take the whole kind of concept of getting those stories out there. I think that's going to be huge.
Yeah. So finding the right partners. Definitely talk to Chat. I've talked to Chat so many times. Chat has told me I need to talk to Adobe, AppSumo, Product Hunt, all of those places. So yeah.
Man, if you talk to AppSumo, then we're going to have to be nicer to them. I don't think that's fair.
Noah, I think, is a really good guy. I hadn't reached out to ask him to talk to us, but I would like to ask. No. I figure it wouldn't hurt to ask. Okay, where to look and how to qualify. Sources, other event hosts, SaaS tools and audience uses, micro-influencers. Alignment, share audience plus complementary value and clear benefits for both sides. Fit checks, tones, content, quality, positioning, consistency, and audience overlap. And here's a poll for you. Which partner type excites you the most? A, host. B, SaaS tools. That's for me. C, influencers / creators. And D, other. Who you got? Zakia, who you want to work with?
I missed that part, Erica. Go to
Um,
somebody else first, and I'll pick up off their end.
okay. Which partner type excites you most? A, host, B, SaaS, C, influencers slash creators, or D, other? Who do you want to work with?
SaaS companies, if I was doing the tech, and then other, as previously described.
Okay. Enos, who do you want to work with?
I'm actually not sure. Host I find super interesting. I did write down here the like micro influencers, so influencers, creators, because they're more fun, but they're also more work.
No.
I kind of like, for me, it's like, I don't know. I like the idea of working with a company or an association, actually.
Okay. Harry, who do you want to work with? Host, SaaS tools, influencers slash creators, other?
At any given time, all of them,
Okay.
because of the different things that I do. You know, I'm Jack.
Of all trades.
Uh huh.
All right.
So the host would be good because you get to interact with them. The SaaS tools, I use a lot of live streaming tools. Influences, I just mentioned that with my DJs and
Mhm.
stuff, and other, whatever other is.
All right. Makes sense. I'm going to say that's a good answer. L, who you want to work with? Host, SaaS tools, influencers slash creators, other?
I think it has to be all because between the podcasts and all the different things that we got going on, then the book and Lord have mercy.
Me and Elle is always
Everybody,
here.
yeah, yeah, it's a lot going on.
Okay. Thomas, who you want to work with? Host, SaaS tools, influencers, creators, other?
Thomas is out of his seat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, hey, Harry,
Huh?
would you want to do one of the some of the documentaries?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You know, that is my specialty. I like
Yeah, I
talking to
was thinking
people.
about that. Huh?
I like talking to people.
I was thinking about that. I think that would be a really interesting one because you know how every event has music, and then like that crossover between your you and Phil world and the sports world is so connected.
Hmm.
I think that would be super cool. All right, awesome. I thought about it earlier, but I was like, oh, that'd be so cool. So I want to partner with Harry the big dog.
all right. Is Harry an influencer or host or
Harry
clap?
Jack. Harry
All of them.
Jack.
Jack.
I mean, because if you want to start like basic and go with tech, yeah, Harry's definitely somebody who is useful. But then you still got to be like, just the synergy that we have and the kind of um the way we see the world, just it makes sense that he would be a partner
Okay, I can
because
see
of
that.
all because he is Jack, right? You know what I mean? Like it just makes sense. And then the reverse, like helping supporting him and all the things that he has going on. Oh, Harry, my brain just blew up. It's gonna be
Save it.
crazy.
Save it.
Yeah, like ooh, that made my neck hurt a little bit.
You'll be
Okay.
able to work on yourself.
I know, right? I literally was sitting here thinking I better go do that.
Structuring collaborations, promotion formats. Let's see. Collaboration formats, promotion swaps, email or social shares promote cross promote events, co-branded offers, bundle deals, joint workshops, or shared discounts. Light versus heavy lift. Choose a scope that matches your time and goal. Uh, Simple agreements, confirm dates, require assess and tracking links up front. Keep collaborations clear, minimal friction, and trackable. So, you guys, I think Harry told us about the links he used with Switchy. Any of you guys use any of this stuff? The promotion swaps, and I think Elle told us that she used that. Do you use them when people give them to you? Harry, do you use the links when people share the links? And Elle, do you use the promo material?
For the most part, yes. If I believe in you.
Okay.
If I
Yeah, I
don't,
agree.
then
I agree.
no.
Okay.
Sometimes I don't think that it's a good, like, if people give you stuff, I don't think it's good enough. So then I
Yeah.
remake it.
Okay.
I've gone that far a couple of times, but I'll do that for
Yeah,
everybody.
exactly, exactly. And then you send it to them and be like, "Hey, this what you need."
Hmm. This is better.
Yeah, like this. Like I think that you need to take a look at this. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I've never had anybody get mad either. Which I thought that's like they gonna probably be pissy because their stuff not good enough. But like I can't put that in my. I wouldn't put that out. You got misspelled words. The font's all weird. Colors don't match.
Yeah.
Oh, because
So
okay,
this,
so we just did an event and we didn't promote it because their marketing stuff was ugly. Yeah.
the light versus heavy lift. Choose a scope that matches your time and goals. I think Thomas talked to us about this when he did his 4-part series on event collaborations. I'm sorry, small business collaborations. Um, Thomas, you had talked about
he,
writing your
he's still not in his seat.
dang it.
You don't see him?
No, it's like I see with L. It's a circle that says
Oh, that's
TB,
crazy.
and
Well, I have to go, y'all. I'm so sorry.
no
My team
worries.
showed up, so I gotta go. Love
Okay.
y'all. See y'all next week.
Love you.
Okay, see you later. Thanks for
Harry, I'm
coming.
gonna call you.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll go on from this one. Mini workshop, craft your pitch. Intro and credibility, who you are, and one quick proof point brief. Hey Harry, when you introduce yourself, who do you say you are?
I'm
You
always
say
three people. I'm
you're
regular
Jack
Harry
Big Dog.
Jameson. I'm Harry the Big Dog. And my rich name is Harold Jameis.
I
And I
remember that.
switch interchangeably between all of them depending on the situation.
Okay. Let's see. What you admire about them, be specific and genuine about why they stand out. So, when you craft your pitch, can I get somebody else to answer this one? When you like Zakia, you want to reach out to Crockpot. Um, it's like, oh, what makes them stand out to you?
The fact that all soap makers start in a crock pot, and it's
Oh,
such a brand, like they've branded so well. Like I wouldn't say because you branded so well, but if you talk to any soap maker when they're first starting, the first thing that they buy is a crock pot.
oh. I wonder if they know that.
I
I wonder.
guarantee they do not. Well, they
All
might. I
right.
don't know.
Okay. So, Enos, when you reach out to your sponsors or partners, what are you going to say? What's in it for them? How are you going to explain in a clear way to their audience or the value you bring?
No idea yet.
But I would love for you to reach out to Rolex or Rolls Royce.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so I had never even thought about them. So that's really
Okay, so the next steps, one simple low friction action to move forward. So we should draft a 3 to 5 sentence pitch and read it to a partner or who you think you want to be your partner for quick feedback. I'm not sure if we have time for that. I actually have to leave at 11:30, but this is something you can put in the chat.
Yeah, 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
So not just chat. Whoever is your favorite AI.
Me.
Yeah, put in. Yeah, just
Yeah.
put in your.
I'm my favorite AI.
Well, after you do that, I suggest you find them on LinkedIn or wherever and reach out to them because it doesn't hurt to ask.
It's a good exercise to go through just so you can get it down on paper and read it and see and pick it apart, and reassemble it, and tweak it, all that stuff. So
Yeah. So this is the last one. Wrap up and action steps. Challenge. Send your pitch to at least one potential partner within 48 hours. Enos, I totally dare you to do this. Okay. Share your wins in the community chat. So after you do this, please let us know. This video will be up on our site on Hey Summit. Let us know what happened. And the last question is, who's the first person you're going to send your pitch to? Zakia, have you reached out to the people who own Crockpot or their marketing department?
No, that just came up today.
Oh wow.
I never. I mean, I thought about it, but it was just like not really a thing. But I'm very intrigued by that. It's different, and I think today, well, if I look at the was it Apple when they
Yeah.
had their keynote, they started talking about features they're putting specifically on the phone for creators. Now that was the first time that I've heard Apple mention creators in that way, like content creators. So I think these larger companies are more open to non-traditional digital marketing. I don't want to say influencer. I'm not an influencer, Mark. That's not what I'm after. But that is it. I just
More
hate.
UGC.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So I think the timing's right for it now.
Okay. Harry, who are you going to reach out to?
Nobody right now. I got this room that I'm finishing, and that is top priority for me.
Okay.
I
Will
am
that
gonna
be?
start at the beginning of the year. So and that's I'm gonna do my comedy show in April for the veterans. I don't know
Not
if I'm gonna call
November?
it a comedy show. I didn't have enough time to set it up. I only got back last week, and I just don't have enough time to set it up. So I'm gonna move it to a warmer month because when I did it last March, it was it was about 19 degrees. So I'm gonna wait till April when it's a little bit warmer. Because sometimes we have deep freeze and then it's summer.
Well,
But
you
one of
know,
the people I'm gonna reach out to is my school to get the auditorium again.
Mhm.
So if that helps.
Will you do that today or within 48 hours?
No,
Oh, they
not
probably
not
did for
until
you.
January. This, like I said, this room right now, getting my podcast, my computer set up. I just got my laptop. This is the built-in um, webcam, and I got a lot of things to do down here to get my movie and live stream set up and my DJ area slash podcast set up. So that is top priority.
Okay. Tommy, are you gonna reach out to that?
Yes.
I love your ringtone.
I'm
That's
sorry.
old school right there.
Another. Yeah. The Avengers. Yeah.
Yeah. Speed.
Tommy, are you gonna reach out to that event you're on the board of? I can't remember it. Something
I'm a
water.
member of. I'm not on the board of National World Water Association.
Yeah.
Also, there are various environmental finance center networks, they call them, that do a lot of training. Actually, one in, I think there's one in North Carolina, so not South Carolina, but there's a number around the country. And also out in California, there's the Rural Community Assistance Corporation. I used to do a lot of stuff with California Rural Water, and they just kind of have given me the cold shoulder. They're kind of going off their own direction. And so I tried to talk to them a little bit at the conference I was at, and and we just don't have the same connection anymore. So I gotta, write them off and move on to, other ground. So, but those are the ones I've identified that would be good partners. And so I am going to, craft a pitch to talk to each of them. And that is in my game plan. So I've identified my potential partners, and now I'm in the process of doing the pitch. So I'll probably start reaching out next week. So that's not the 48 hours, but we got the weekend coming up here, and
True.
so
Well,
and
as long as we get it done.
yeah, and that is, like I say, it really struck me when I was down there in New Orleans that you just gotta do that, and I think that's good for me, because it's just a multiplier for me, because I'm one guy, so and I need to find some people that can work with me on developing some joint training that we can sell together. There may be experts in different areas. So I came up, I sat down, and it really kind of jogged my memory, and I came up with a laundry list of stuff I got to do and get serious about this.
I can see that. Hooray. Well, I got to go. So
All
I
right.
hope you guys enjoy your weekend.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Yeah.
Bye now.
Bye bye.
Talk to you soon.